Okay, now let's move on real quickly to, we all saw what happened, the pepper spray incident right up at UC Davis, right? There was some students that were peacefully protesting, and what happened was the cops felt threatened, right? Because when you're sitting down on the ground with your arms locked and your head down, it's just a matter of time before you spring like a cobra.
Cat. Yes, before you throw those shoulders back and slowly get up off the sidewalk awkwardly. Yeah.
So the guy took out Lieutenant John Pike from the UC Davis police force. Took out he took out what looked like something you would spray your garden with, right? It looked like
he took it out with a flourish. For a second, I thought he was going to make it disappear.
Right?
He waved it around like a magician. Now you see your civil rights. Now you don't.
Well, nothing up my sleeve, but I'm going to make your civil rights disappear.
That's right.
Yeah, that's very good. So, before we get into all of that, first of all, it was funny to hear how they described it on Fox and Friends. No, this was actually Megyn Kelly and Bill O'Reilly talking about, it's pepper spray. It wasn't. So what they had to do was they had to downplay what happened
to justify their punishment fetish.
Yes.
Because the far right has a punishment fetish. They just that stirs their soul unlike nothing else.
Unlike nothing else, almost.
Yeah.
You're right. It is weird. So here's how they talk about it.
First of all, pepper spray, that just burns your eyes, right?
Right. I mean,
it just
burns your eyes.
It just burns your eyes, right? It just burns your eyes.
That's not a sensitive part of the body, is it?
It just burns your eyes.
Now, were there people making too big of a deal about it? I heard somebody describing it, and this kid was acting as if, he had been dragged into a concentration camp. I thought that was a little over the top, but still, it is an absolute violation of civil rights.
Oh, it's not even close.
Well, it hurts, too.
Yes.
And plus,
it really hurts.
Yeah.
Plus it hurts. Plus, it really hurts.
It's supposed to hurt.
It is. More to this clip, by the way. There's more to this clip.
First of all, pepper spray, that just burns your eyes, right?
right. I mean, it's like a derivative of actual pepper. It's a food product, essentially.
Yeah, you know what? And if they think pepper spray is a food, I'd like to take Megyn Kelly to dinner. How about that? Really? Yeah, and lead bullets are really just essentially fat pencils. That's really all they are. And billy clubs are really just tickle sticks. Really, that's really what they are. Essentially, there's tickle sticks.
That's right.
Yeah, I've been tickled with them. So that's what. And then they also said that they were. They said the pepper spray wasn't even that strong. Here's what they had to say.
A lot of experts are looking at that and saying, "Is that the real deal? Has it been diluted?" Because
they should have more of a reaction.
Yeah,
There were a lot of the experts. Experts. You mean like you? You mean like bought and paid for corporate tools will say anything, even downplay brutality by cops against college students protesting higher tuition? Even that? Those kind of experts? Yes, those are the experts. Yeah, those were Nerf billy clubs. I don't know if you noticed. Those are Nerf billy clubs. Sure.